Spring is in the air in the upper Midwest, so that means a trip to Everett's Resort on Pool 4 of the Mississippi River. We'll be jumping in my best fishing bud Pete Wagner's boat and heading upriver to Lock and Dam number 3. Walleye and Sauger congregate below the dam, and there's all kinds of different ways to catch them. Today we'll be using blade baits primarily with a basic lift and drop retrieve.
There's a fish right there. I don't know. Yeah. Here we go, and it's just a lift. That's called the Sauger lift. And on the Acme V rod, we are in business now, Pete. We're not going to tell people how long we've actually been out here.
Oh, it's been going great.
Sucking. But now we have caught a rigamortisized. Is that a word? It is not, but they I mean, look at him. Look at this pose. They pose so well. That's a Sauger because of the dots on the dorsal fin. But yeah, we're out here throwing blade baits. And it is wonderful out here. He's not opening his mouth, though, is the only problem. And I got gloves on. This is a real issue here.
Pliers?
Yeah, I think I might need some pliers. But yeah, so this is a 3/8 ounce. Now he's opening them up. A 3/8 ounce Acme V rod. It's a beautiful blade bait, man. It's like, it's one of the, I guess just got to do this, I guess. It's so much more difficult. Oh my gosh. But yeah, let's get this guy back in the water. But this V rod is just this gorgeous designer blade bait from Acme Tackle, which is Acme, you know. They made the Castmaster, but they have really stepped up their game. They're making beautiful lures now. That's what I'm throwing. Pete, what are you throwing?
I've got hedonistic.
Hedden.
You got a Hedden?
Hedden sonar is what he's using. So here we go. Yeah. Yeah, it's crazy how Acme is just like, you know, there's a fish. Yeah. Nice Sauger, dude. That's a pretty, oh, alrighty. Now we're starting to catch it. That's a fat dude.
You call that a Sauger, dude?
That's a fat Sauger. Rubber net.
Is not that different from yours, so I'm refusing to change.
Okay, that's fine. I don't blame you. Pete's not going to change the color because we're using it's chartreuse. Look at how great that bait is. Look at the, I mean, it's the attention to detail. I love it. He's not wanting, let's just try this. He's not wanting to, yeah, pliers are right here. So he's, I mean, he ate it. Absolutely ate it.
Sunlight there.
God.
You got a hold yet?
Yeah, it's a good Sauger right there. All right, we will let him go. That's a really nice Sauger there. There you go, buddy. All right, rock and roll. So I don't know if it's just, I mean, we've been out here for a little bit, not gonna lie. Haven't caught jack. And now we're starting to catch them. I mean, I'm starting to catch them. Sorry, Pete.
Yeah, you've got a red horse and 2 Sauger.
Yeah, I caught a red horse sucker earlier, which is really interesting. He actually went after the lure. I don't know if it's just this bait. It's a 3/8 ounce. I don't know if it's the color. I don't know if they're just getting active, but we're gonna just keep fishing. I know that much, right, Pete?
I'm planning on getting my limit of jack shit.
All right. All right, Pete is hooked up. There is a witching hour situation, would appear is happening.
I've got my other line.
Oh boy, he's got his other line. Here's a net. We do have a net now, Pete. No? Okay. Look at how fat that sucker is.
How much meat can you do?
Wow. Saugers are fat and
Fish. I mean, rotund.
yeah, nice
Robust.
word, dude. A rotund sauger.
Thank you.
So that was on a dead rod. And so just kind of explain that, Pete. What the hell were you doing?
So
You have just
get
a...
to have a couple lines out here in the old Mississippi, and we're attracting tension. And so I just had a jig hanging over in the rod holder behind me here, and you just wait and see. It's just one other way to maybe pick one up. He's got a little bit of a walleye tip there, but that's
Interesting. Could be a saw guy, I guess.
be, yeah.
We should probably know how to determine that, but I don't know.
We should probably know a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
but-
I mean, there's only so much time, right?
Yeah, we're not that smart.
Yeah.
All right, let's get him back in. I'd like to point out that belly, though.
Nice, buddy. That is, yeah, that is a rotund sauger there.
All right.
Nice job, dude.
Finally.
No, yeah, it's starting to happen. So that, yeah, you just had that rod and the rod holder in the back.
Yeah, and I didn't even see him hit it. You informed me. I've still got a heading down here, laying on the bottom somewhere. Well, this might be
Yeah, so that was just on a jig and minnow or a jig and plastic?
jig and a minnow. Just,
Yeah, jig and a minnow just sitting back there on the, you know, we're in 11 feet right now, and that was just sitting back there and one grabbed it. Oh, God. Nice one, buddy. Nice. We are hooked up. All right. On the head and sonar.
Another. I don't think that's the head.
Oh, okay. It's a
I took it
different
out.
kind.
I don't even know what brand it is. I was just looking at it. God, they're so fat.
Sun is beyond the horizon now. That's a good one, dude. Using the chartreuse blade bait. Looks like maybe a 3/4 ounce, a little bit bigger.
That's not a hefty one, so I can vertically jig.
Yeah, that fish absolutely destroyed it. He definitely wanted it.
I've got the other one hooked that wasn't hooked. Still got line wrapped around.
Oh, wow. Yeah, there's a line.
All right. So
Right.
ungraceful every time I catch a fish.
All right, so yeah, it's we're getting into them. We got into them kind of late. We're kind of figuring out this blade bait game, but
he hit hard right below the boat. I'm gonna get back in there.
yeah, get after it. But yeah, just describe how we're fishing these though. These blade baits. Like, what's the deal?
That was a drop. Let it set. I was even kind of dancing it a little bit that time. Pop it up. Try and keep the line taut, because if you snap it too hard, it gets wrapped in itself. Follow it back down. Let it sit. Shake. Lift again. That's what worked that time anyway. We'll see what's up.
Good sauger. Yeah. That is so cool, dude. Is that a walleye? We have a walleye here.
Just yellow and pale. And
It's a walleye. Look at it. Just be real nice. Thank you.
funny how walleye.
Yeah,
like
there it is.
walleye after you. Look how he's got the double whites.
Yep.
He's even got some on front there too.
That is the first walleye of the day. It's getting closer and closer to night here, but maybe we'll catch that elusive 12-pounder now, Pete. Here we go. All right, catching fish. Well, we are losing light, and I think it's probably best to just conclude this video, but had a fun day. Hadn't been out here since January, I guess, right, Pete? I think it was January that we were out here last. So, blade baits, gosh, everybody out here today, it seemed like they were throwing blade baits. It was a fun day, always fun being in the boat with my buddy Pete.
I got 3 species.
3 species today, man. So,
Sauger, red horse.
walleye, sauger, and a red horse. So, gonna wrap it up. Thanks for watching. If you liked the video, like it. And if you haven't already, please consider subscribing. Thanks, guys.